What's up, everybody? This is Leslie, Money Coach Les. Probably saying, what are you doing in the kitchen? You're supposed to be talking about money. Well, yeah, this is definitely still about money, but y'all see, I come from so many different angles, and tonight always about information, but also advocacy and health and going on the journey with me. I told you I'm in this with you, not just with my money, my savings, my investing for passive income, my health care. I've made the decision that if I'm going to spend money, it's not going to continue to be on medication. All right. I decided I can't keep doing that. I decided that if I'm going to spend the money, I'd rather spend it on herbs and natural healing type things, because I don't know about anybody else that's 40 plus. If I recall it at 30, things start happening to your body and stuff start hurting. And my parents told me this when I was growing up, but I'm really going through it. So if you are following me on my personal page, Leslie Rawls, you probably saw a picture. I don't know if I can even do this, y'all. I am in a boot right now. Don't do that. Don't try that at home too many times. I'm in a boot for plantar fasciitis. How I do that, I don't know, because I don't do nothing. Right? I don't exercise. I did at the end of December. I changed my eating habits, so I've lost a few pounds. Just been feeling more closer to the earth. So check my shirt. Thank God she's black. I'm feeling with the earth. I hope you feel it too. So I'm proud to have my shirt. Got it off Amazon. So excited about it. I'm not going to try and make this video too long because, this is my first video recording food and trying to make something. So my goal is to make my own apple vinegar cider for all of the benefits that vinegar is worth. And again, talking about digestion, breathing, hormones, all of those things. I've been to the doctor. Let's get real, women. Fibroids, that's something that we don't talk about. And once you learn about them, you start figuring out how many other people have them. I'd rather start being more proactive with my health because I got a lot of reactive things going on. And so that's why I'm here. First, let me give a shout out. I don't even know if he knows that I shout him out as much as I do. Herbalist Kareem. He is here on YouTube, and he talks about business. That was one of the first things that caught my interest with him. But he's an herbalist, a natural herbalist, and he's real. We're talking about different things that's going on, helping to understand the body. And so actually, part of this recipe actually came from him, an old video that he did. So if you want all the benefits of every single herb, I advise you to listen to an herbalist. That is not me. However, I listen and I'm trying to get my body together. Currently, I take 5 medications a night. I don't want to keep doing that. Blood pressure, asthma, fibroids, it's ridiculous, right? I don't want to continue doing that, and so I'm just trying to be proactive. So I'm going to be making, let me see here, let y'all see a little bit. My own cider, got a juicer here, Hamilton Beach juicer, some apples. I'll show you a little bit more about some of the things. Hopefully I get this video back right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, again, mix up some things. Shout out to, again, Herbalist Kareem. The shirt I did, actually Darren Brand, I saw him with it first, and yes, I mean, God, she's black, and she's here to heal us all. And so please believe that. She's here to heal us all. And if you want to be healed, then hey, come on. Keep following Finuter here on YouTube. Follow us. Follow me on Instagram, Money Coach Les. Want to know a little bit more about me? Hit me up on LinkedIn. Follow Finuter. Finuter, your financial tutor, helping you go from mindset to financial freedom, to budget credit, and investing for passive income in between. And my new, something I'm adding is, you know, you're using your talents. All of us have talents, and I'll get deeper in that in another time. But today, let's get started on this apple cider. So what I'm going to start with is apples. They have already, for the sake of the length of the video, look, I'm trying. For the sake of the video, I've cut up most of them. I had 6 apples about this size. Okay, they were kind of medium-sized apples. And so I went ahead and already cut them, many of them in slices. I got 2 more to cut up, so let me do that real quick, okay, because it doesn't take long. If you have a juicer, that's phenomenal. Some of you probably have some tools way more advanced than the ones that I have. I used to be able to cook to survive. Now I'm cooking to live healthy, leaving the junk out of my body. I don't recall the last time I was in a fast food restaurant. Let me not say I don't recall. It was back in December. And so since then, I have really been eating more of a high protein, low carb diet, low to no sugar. So not keto. I've done keto before. It was very beneficial for me, but now it's about moving on. So I'm gonna plug in the juicer. Funny thing, you all getting a lot with me tonight because this is the first time I've used the juicer. My wife used it, but it's my first time using it. So please don't laugh at me if I do something wrong. Let me see if y'all can get ready to see this juice come out. So everything I do is silver. I've been taking the silver out for 4 hours. All right, so my first time juicing something, it was apples. Okay. Let me see. I don't even know what it tastes like. That's good. That is good. So, put this to the side here. So now I got my apple juice and also have some distilled water. From my understanding, distilled water is pretty clear, and alkaline water. Ooh. So the past couple of days I've been drinking alkaline water. This one came from Whole Foods. It's just a basic one with a pH of 9.5 or higher. So alkaline water having the reverse osmosis in it. I understand that is the clearest water you can have. So trying to do better by putting that in my body versus some of the other germs and things like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill up this because I got some things to add to the juice, right? To continue making our apple cider vinegar. So this is a 32 ounce cup. It's a 32 ounce measuring cup. I'm sure you can put it in something else if you want to. So I'll just fill that up there. Again, I have some distilled water. And what I'm gonna try and do is, distilled water is cheap. At Whole Foods, I bought this gallon, okay, for like 90 cents. So, you know, I was with that time. I remember that I said, pay for water. Remember we used to go to restaurants and they gave it to you for free? I put a little bit more on the top. I just put in about a half a cup, well, 2/3, no, 1.5 cups of water, distilled water in there. I'm trying to kind of eyeball this. You put just a little bit more distilled water. And then one thing that you probably have seen this before, to kind of help the process, the chemicals, you know, you put something like vinegar, alcohol and things, and it helps to ferment and really make a acid that cleans out your digestive system. And that's what I want to do. Again, I've been eating pretty good, not perfect, but this will help to speed it up. This is the Bragg's apple cider vinegar with the mother. Make sure you have it with the mother, because that is the ingredient that's really in apple cider vinegar that you need. So it's pretty good. What I'm gonna do is just top this off. You're gonna see what I'm gonna do with it in a little bit. So I'm just gonna top that off a little bit. Probably put a little about a quarter of a cup into there. So, alrighty, so what I have here is the mixture. Let me stir it up. Bear with me, not a cook. Quickest thing I see that I can stir it with. So I'm just gonna stir it, make sure it's mixed up all good. You see everything coming together. All right, so here come my education test in just a second. This is stuff I wish I'd have thought about and really paid attention in school. Chemistry. You know, we had those glass bottles again. I bought this the other day at Whole Foods. It was about $7. This is a 64 ounce glass. Because as the chemicals begin to come together, because this is going to have to sit for a few weeks to ferment and get all the gases out to make the acids that you need to actually clean your body. All right, so just a glass bottle. Go ahead and just pour this in here. Remember, I'm using a 32 ounce mixing cup, and I have a 62 ounce glass. Some things, again, learn from Herbalist Kareem, actually, you know, he used wine glasses. So as long as you have a glass bottle, because of the chemical reactions that's going to occur, you are fine. Okay, so there we go. Got that mixed in. Now, here's where your choices come in. I'm going to put a lot of herbs in this. You can make it however you want to. I've been looking up a few things. This is why I say I had to cook. Yeah, I got the funnel here. Could have made that a whole lot easier, right, and faster. So the other day I went and bought a few things. I have some thyme. Okay, went to a herb market here in North Carolina where I go. It's called the Deep Roots Market. So I bought some thyme. I bought some rosemary. Okay, and I just put it in these glass jars because I'm a bit organized like that. One of the things that I'm going to use is some cayenne pepper. I wish I had some real cayenne pepper. So if you grow stuff like that, you want to start sending some herbs. And I got a daughter that's going to start too, but as I'm building these things, some cayenne pepper. And because I have some arthritis going on, I'm going to put some turmeric in mine, because turmeric is good for the joints and helping with arthritis and arthritic type issues. So I'm going to put some turmeric in mine. The other thing is some ginger. Okay, this is a ginger root. It looks really funny. I started to cut it up before I got on here, but I figured I got time. So what I'm just going to do is just break off a piece. Okay, we'll break off a piece, and I'm going to peel it to get the ends off, just like I did my apple. So I'm just going to peel it real quickly. Again, not trying to take all y'all time, but hopefully somebody else shares in wanting to get better. I am totally open to learning new things. I'm kind of limited with the green vegetables I eat. I like collard greens, I like turnip greens, and I like green beans. And I eat some broccoli too. I eat broccoli. So I'm just trying to have a variation of low carb foods and no sugar pretty much foods. Of course, I'm getting the sugars I get is from natural sugars like the apples and fruits like that. With keto, as you're aware, some fruits you shouldn't eat, like apples and grapes and things, because it does have natural sugar in it. But I'm okay with that in what I'm doing. So all I did is I sliced up this ginger root. Okay, I peeled it and I sliced it real soft. I'm making just cutting it up in some small pieces so I can, because I'm actually going to put it in my jar. Okay, I'm gonna put it in there to let it ferment. So that little piece I cut off, and I think I'm gonna use just a little bit more. So I'm gonna peel this real quickly. Let's peel this real quick. While I'm peeling this, remember, Fi-Neuter, your financial tutor. Please follow us on Instagram at Money Coach Les. I am trying to give valuable tips, trying to be live every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. You just saw the boot that kept me out this week because your girl was hurting. Being realistic, transparent. My other foot is hurting now. So I got to figure out how to get that pain. Again, always taking suggestions. So first thing I'm going to put in here is some cayenne pepper. I'm going to use a 1/4 teaspoon just so I can really get it off in there. Again, cayenne pepper is really good for you when it comes to weight loss. So because I don't have the real pepper that just kind of lets out a little bit of time, I just put one in there. I might put half or one more because I don't want too spicy, right? But because we already got a little bit of vinegar in there, remember with the mother. So I just did 1 1/2 as far as a 1/4 teaspoon. All right, thyme. Understand this thyme is really good for your body. All right, so I'm going to put in, let's see here, 1, 2, that's looking pretty good, 3, 4, I'm gonna do 6, 5, because what, this is for my body, right? And hopefully my family. I thought I had my daughter on here helping me tonight, my 4-year-old, but she decided since this wasn't her video, she didn't want to be on it. But you know, I told her we're gonna create her a channel because she is learning to read and she would love to help other little boys and girls. Rosemary, okay. Funny thing, women, we actually need some testosterone in our bodies also. And men, of course, definitely need to get the rosemary. But my hormones are a little bit off right now. And again, we have estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. And the rosemary helps to get your testosterone levels up. So, of course, men, you would definitely want to know that. But women, you need some testosterone also because it helps with different things in our body. I just put 4 in there because I need to get mine up. I'm going to put an extra 2. It's up to you. You can not put some of this stuff in here. You can make it how you want to. So that was the rosemary. I'm about to put my garlic in there that I cut up. Skip garlic. My ginger. Just, I don't know if y'all can see that. So I'm just going to drop this off in here. Okay. This is the ginger. I probably could have put a little bit more in here. I probably could have. But I'm a little nervous about how spicy this is going to be already. And then finally, I'm going to put some turmeric, just some ground turmeric in it. Because again, why? Arthritis. I was a hooper. I always tell y'all that. Well, I tell them on Instagram I'm alive. But Leslie knees are no good. I'm just going to put 2 in here because I know it has a little bit of a mustard type taste. I don't really like it. All right. So we got all of the ingredients in there that I'm going to put in there. All right, I hadn't shaken it up or anything yet, but you all see this glass bottle and this vinegar can last a really long time. Okay, can last a really long time. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the top on I got a trick to show you, because this is the part of science that starts to come in. I'm just gonna swoosh this around just a little bit to get everything all in there, get it all mixed up. Boom, boom. All right, so the part of science, it's a lot of gases that's gonna have, because this is gonna have to sit probably 8 to 10 weeks to ferment. Remember, the apples, the vinegar. So if I had a balloon, I'd put on there, but it's gonna be my trick, and I won't say another word. I'm gonna use not powdered, a glove. Okay, and as this begins to ferment, and I'm just gonna sit it outside for weeks. Okay, because if you put it in your counter, if it explodes, I want to drink that apple cider vinegar. I don't want it in my body. So I am going to just tape this glove around it really, really tight. Okay, I think I should probably twist this on here to make sure it's really tight, because I don't want the gases to quote unquote seep out. Again, I wish I had a balloon, because the gases are gonna come up and it'll blow this glove up just as it would a balloon. So I don't want to tie it off, y'all. Shouldn't think about this one. But as much as okay, there we go. There we go. Twist it on the side, Leslie. Twist it on the side. All right. Okay. Twist on the side. Tell I don't do nobody's hair. I should know how to do this, shouldn't I? No, I don't. All right. And I'm just going to tape this on around it and allow it to ferment outside. I'm curious to let my little one look at it as it continues each day. We'll go outside. See, this is something we can do. Again, we're trying to keep education in this. We'll go outside and watch and see how it's fermenting every day. And there we go, run out of tape. Y'all get the point. I'll probably finish it a little bit later. So, again, Money Coach Les, I am taking my money, putting it in my body instead of giving it to the healthcare industry, instead of giving it to the pharmaceutical industry. I am deciding to put these things, spend the money, put in my body. There's that glove. And so as the gases ferment, it'll blow up, and it'll let all those things escape. Once it goes back down, it'll be ready, and I'll be able to drink like 1-2 teaspoons of this a day before I eat food, like 15 minutes before I eat food, and like 15 minutes after, or 15 minutes, not and, or after I eat, to help the digestion. And so that is pretty much it. Finuter, Money Coach Les, helping you to create money, find money, make money, helping you hopefully to think and grow rich, giving you mindset to financial freedom, budgeting, credit, investing for passive income in between. Side note, another property. Y'all watch me. I'll show you all how it's done. I give you a journey. So I'm actually for quarter 3, investing for passive income, just added another property to my portfolio. I'm doing a little bit with stocks. It's been going well. It has been really going well. So that is it. Thank you all so much for entertaining me, for letting me entertain you, because somebody's probably saying, you didn't do that right. That's not going to taste right. You know what? It's mine. You can put whatever you want to in yours. If you want to do vinegar and ginger, if you want to do just thyme, if you want to do just rosemary in your liquid, you can do that. I just wanted to put different things in mine because I know the things that I am looking to do with my body. Follow me on Instagram at Money Coach Les. Subscribe right now here on the YouTube channel, Finuter. Subscribe. They say there's some about algorithms, so I need you to do that. Follow me on Facebook at Finuter. And if you want to know a little bit more personally about me, you can follow me on LinkedIn. Also have a page there with Finuter. This is where you want to be. This is taking basic, simple things in life and helping them to change your life. I want you to start using your talents to make talents. Thank you all for being here. See you soon.